Good morning and welcome to Going to Work with Gena, which is an Inspiremercial for STEM students. This morning I want to get back to mechanical engineering and discuss propulsion. What is propulsion? Propulsion is moving forward motion that an object gets when it's suspended into air or space. Propulsion uses physics, science, engineering, thermodynamics, heat transfer, fluid flow. And as I walk in every morning to work, I am often propelling myself against the air, and sometimes you can hear the sound because I'm in a very windy area around the vehicle assembly building here at the Kennedy Space Center. And so what happens is, as I'm walking in, the law of motion, Newton's law of motion is actually taking place for every action. There's an opposite and equal reaction is taking place. So that means that as I'm going in I'm propelling forward, but there's so many things that's going on around me. And that's how it is when we have jets and rockets. So the difference being between a jet and a rocket is that a jet uses turbines. It uses the atmospheric air and fuel to propel itself. Whereas a rocket, there is no air in space, so it can't use the atmospheric air. So what a rocket actually has to do, a rocket actually has to bring its combustion pack with it. So that means that they're going to bring the oxidizers, the oxygen tanks and fuel tanks to get the boost where they need to be up in space. So here at the Kennedy Space Center, we do a lot with rockets because this rockets is our business. So we use the solid rocket motion where we're actually using those that oxidizer or those oxygen tanks and the fuels mixture to go through a combustion chamber, which goes through the particles spill out through a nozzle to actually give us that high speed that we actually need to get to where we're trying to go up in the atmosphere. And so here at the Kennedy Space Center right now, some of the things that we're doing actually occur in the MPPF, which is the multiple payload processing facility. And what we do there is we test out a lot of our thermal and fluid systems, and we're trying to make sure that our umbilicals and all of the different chambers that we need to make sure that that rocket can go off when it needs to. We're making sure all of the infrastructure of those systems are done. We're testing them for combustion flow. We're testing them to make sure that there's no particles, debris actually found when we actually launch, because remember, any type of particle can become a FOD and can cause catastrophic things to happen when it comes to the spacecraft. So propulsion is just a moving forward motion that one feels even as you walk into the building every morning. I want to thank you for going to work with Gena, and I want you to have a marvelous day. Thank you.